folks. Sean Broderick here. I'm at the New Orleans Investment Conference, and I'm with Marco Roque. Now, you remember him? My gosh, he is the president and CEO of Cassiar Gold, which is a great explorer. It's up in British Columbia. It has it has more than one project up there, but I mean, they keep building up their ounces, they're doing more exploration. There's a lot going on, and he's going to give you the latest scoop on what's up with Cassiar. Could you please speak to my viewers?
Absolutely, yeah. So maybe just as a bit of an intro, Cassiar Gold, we are a Canadian gold explorer. We trade on the Toronto Stock Exchange as the GLDC, on the OTCQX in the US as CGLCF, and we're focused on our flagship property, the Cassiar Gold Project. 59,000 hectares, 1.44 million ounces at 1.14 grams per ton, right at surface, open laterally in all directions. We also have some high-grade veins underground, a few kilometers to the south. We have mine permits, we have lots of infrastructure, we have a great team. We have 10 million in the bank, a market cap is 44 million Canadian, roughly 30 something US, so lots of upside, and we're just in the middle of just wrapping up actually a 23,000 meter drill campaign, which is our largest to date. To look to explore not only the bulk tonnage deposit, as well as looking to basically continue to explore those high-grade veins, as well as looking for some tores, lookalikes, other centers of gravity that might connect. So it's an exciting drill campaign.
Okay, I have a few questions. So, was all the drilling at Cassiar North, where you already have an inferred resource of like 1.4 million ounces?
1.4.
Or else was it at Cassiar South, where you have those rich high-grade veins?
Yeah, so it was both, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we planned originally 20,000 meter drill campaign for this year. We ended up already completing 23,000. So roughly half of it was towards Taurus, with 90% of the drilling towards Taurus focused on step out. So it's a very expansionary drill program. We've reserved roughly 10% of the drilling to do some infill, because within the current pit shell, there's some gaps that are basically artifacts of drilling, because we don't have enough drill density. Basically, it returns zero grade. It does not mean it's not mineralized, so we're basically drilling in those spaces to basically potentially add some easy ounces, as well as continuing to step out. And roughly the rest of the program, the other half, roughly 11,000, 12,000 meters, we split it half towards the Cassiar South high-grade vein, underground veins, and roughly half to some outside targets. We've done quite a bit of drilling at Wings Canyon, which is just 600 or 700 meters to the southeast of Taurus, as well as some other targets. We did some field work at Lucky and Snow Creek, so lots of opportunity there, and I think it's a well-rounded and very exciting.
Okay, so what's the plan like, say, over the next year? What does Cassiar plan to do?
So right now, because of we had such a large drill campaign, we basically have roughly over 21,000 meters of drilling that we'll be releasing over the next few weeks and months. So very exciting news flow. It's extremely expansionary, and I'm feeling really, really good about what's coming. So we probably will be releasing this until February, depending on how delayed the labs will be, maybe even until March next year. So a lot of news flow coming. In the meantime, following that, and depending on the results, and also on team's availability, we might see resource updates at Cassiar. So that's another exciting potential milestone.
What time of year would that be?
That would be probably in Q2. To get basically the final product, or a release of a new 43-101 or updated mineral resource estimates.
Mm-hmm.
There's room for expansion more than anything, because 90% of the drilling is expansionary. So what we're doing is really seeing how far this is going to get. Because you haven't found the edge yet. Exactly. We're looking for the edges of the deposit, and hopefully we don't find it this year, and hopefully we don't find it next year, which means that it keeps on growing. But we need to get the truth machine to tell us what it's seeing, and following that, we might see also, as I said, the mineral potential mineral resource estimate updates. We might also translate the excellent relationship we have with the community and First Nations on exploration agreements. And in addition to that, we're already programming our campaign next year. We've had our largest drill campaign to date. Next year, we want it to be at least as big, because now we're already opening new areas for exploration, and the problem is getting bigger, which is what we want to see. And next year we want to do at least as big as a program, if not much bigger.
Okay, what's your cash situation and how fast are you spending that cash?
So right now our cash, as of late September, we have basically 10 million in the bank, so we're well cashed up. That will take us well into next year. So in the meantime, we'll have all this news flow. Of course, in this market, if we see an opportunity to raise capital, we will. However, at this valuation, I don't think we will do that. But
nobody wants to go back to the market.
Exactly. Yeah. I think we have good investors that will be looking to write us more checks. But at this point, with this valuation, I don't think it would make sense. But with all this news flow, who knows where the stock may be? I think with 22,000 meters, with a much more expansionary program, we can potentially get much further. We have to be lucky with the markets as well, because the markets are challenging, but I think we're doing a great job. There's a lot of news flow coming, and at the right price, we would consider refinancing. But we're very comfortable with our cash position, and think we can last us for a long time.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go? You already gave them the stock symbol, but feel free to do that again.
Yeah, no, I can remind people of the stock symbol. So we trade on the TSXV at the GLDC. In the US, on the OTCQX, we trade as CGLCF. We can check our website, www.cassiargold.com. You can find us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. Feel free to reach out. I think we have an excellent opportunity. We're very, very attractively valued. We have the largest drill campaign to date, so lots of opportunity. If you have any questions, reach out, and I think that's all.
Okay. Exciting times up in British Columbia. They're making some great discoveries up there. Looks like Cassiar is on the trail of one of them. Stay tuned, folks. We'll have more for you. This is Sean Broderick with Marco in the New Orleans Investment Conference. I'll have more soon.